players in this Zero Suit Ices. And let's talk about that matchup. I mean, you already know you're going to see a lot of spacey gameplay coming in from Zero Suit here.
So this
boy.
They're already getting the chain grabs on, but there's a little bit of backstory to this set. So they both play multiple characters. So Lux, who is currently playing Zero Suit on the left, is an Ice Climber's main, who also plays Zero Suit, Meta Knight, and Pit. And 686M is a Meta Knight who also plays Ice Climbers.
This is awkward.
Yes.
That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This isn't the same players. Hold on. You know, obviously we're going to see a very distant gameplay style, but I mean, that first stock was a little bit rough. But an easy comeback if you can separate the climbers, as always.
100%. Yeah. 686M has been super on point with his chain grab this event. He played me the set prior to this. Literally 9 chain grab kills. He was on point with them, and Rob's one of the harder ones to do it. But Zero Suit, though, while it's like, you know, easy to chain grab and so, but she has the tools to keep Ice Climbers away enough to where Lux tried to like gentleman him into this matchup first, because 6 thinks Ices wins the matchup and Lux thinks Zero Suit wins the matchup. So that's how they ended up at this weird kind of character thing.
They really like sat down, looked at each other like blind pick, and then it had to be something like that. Here will be another stock. You know, we're not dropping these 686 ain't gonna drop this, man. This is gonna be another stock here. And looking like a 3-stock potential. I mean, I feel like Chase is having an easier time separating them as the percent and knockback is going on. But there it is, the grab. Oh, okay, a little miss. Okay, opportunity here. And oh my God, I'm not used to that flip kick with that lag now that we're so privileged in Ultimate, you know?
It's a little slower in this game. It has some invincibility frames, so I don't think it's quite as busted as Ultimate is, but.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we got a strong back air. Finally, one of the climbers out of there. Nana, here we go. The back air should be great DI with that up air at the top to cancel that momentum as well.
Great job with 6 there, landing with the down air to out-prioritize Lux's up air with the Zero Suit. However, yo,
the way you really held down and just knew exactly when, and that's what you were talking about, Chia, right? The actual knowledge about Zero Suit coming as a main, like, themselves, right? Like, that's really what it comes down to.
And there's multiple moves that like Lux could have used to kill there, and he used the correct one that sounds like a little bit higher, but the fact that like 6 was able to nail those multiple SDI inputs to get that, it's amazing.
Beautifully well done. Great play, and look at that. An opportunity of life, right? Sign, like, usually you see 85% and you're like, man, the game's over, right? But no, not in this game, right? In Brawl, there's always a chance for that comeback. It takes a long time to really get those kills unless you do get that. Hey, yo! That's what we needed. Oh right,
no,
that thing.
Tether grabs suck in this game.
Right, about that. That hitbox, man, was not coming out, you know, and that sucks too because that was such a great play, but unfortunately, just one step ahead. 686 didn't even look phased. It was like the monotone face he had was ready to kind of rebuttal against that option. Like, you can beat up Nana, no worries, I'm right here when you're done.
There's almost like a Yomi, like level 2, 3, 4 kind of situation where it's like, yeah, sure, I'll let Nana get like whatever, like downbeat off stage, because then I know I'm going to grab the ledge, because unlike other games where you can kind of trump people off with the tether grab, tether recoveries are really, really bad in this game. If there's somebody on the ledge, your tether just doesn't snap.
Nope, at all, at all. And it takes a long time for it to snap as well. It's actually not consistent at all. So we're probably going to see that as this set goes on, and I'm actually very surprised to see the Zero Suit stay out.
Same.
But platforms, a big help in this matchup for sure, right? You don't want to engage, you don't want to get grab opportunities. Way harder to really connect those chains. Oh, okay, and now we're on a floor, so this should be it. So how was dinner?
Dinner was so last night's dinner.
Yeah, last night's dinner.
Shout out to pizza.
Hey, yo, I still haven't had a pizza on this trip, but hey, speaking of pizza, I'm hoping Chase can celebrate with that pizza.
Right.
He can bring this back. Grab a good bite. That Domino's here to separate the effects coming in from Ice Climbers.
6 is holding on to that stock lead pretty well right now. However, Lux is, you know, playing that little platform game. But the moment 6 messes up, it's literally, as we saw last game, that can be an entire stock. And against Ice Climbers, it's like, there's a lot of like duality and like how they kind of compare and contrast to Melee. Like, Sopo's good, but his recovery is really bad. So it's like, you can make those entire stock comebacks if you kill Nat in this game.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, grab it. Oh, man.
Missed the meteor cancel though.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, there we go. This should get rid of Nana. Okay.
Good.
Opportunity here for Chase to really bring this back, but missing the grab. And like you said, Gia, those tether grabs, it's not gonna go well.
There's a little bit of like a reel in, like you said, with you're gonna be sitting there for ice blocks, you're gonna be sitting there for like tilts or like kind of over there. There isn't the 2-frame situation like we have in Ultimate, but there are ways that like they will be vulnerable as they reel in there.
That's it. And I feel like Chase is not being aware of these down airs that keep coming up on the blast zone. There we go. Finally an edge guard. And hey, 48%, I feel like a lot healthier than last game.
Yes.
We were in this situation. So hopefully those platforms can come in handy. I want Chase to like really camp, man.
Yes.
Like, I want this to really pull in here. I love the way the use of the down, like the down smashes, but I feel like 6 is just staying so calm. They're just waiting for a moment like that. And there you go, already Chase nodding his head, knowing that this is a great time and a game 3 that is on the way here in the losers quarters.
This is going to be interesting because as far as I know, they only gentlemen to that specific matchup for game 1, and despite the 2-stock win, I think it was in game 1, it was like Lux probably still felt like, all right, let's keep going to 0. So maybe he warmed it up a lot this morning. But I heard an Ice Climbers pick. Is it a ditto? I think it is. Here we go, the Icy's ditto.
Move first, come on, what you got, what you got, what you got? I want to see some icicles, I want to see some Canadian mountains coming in here. All right.
So the double blue is going to be Lux on the left-hand side, while the white Ice Climbers is going to be 6 on the right-hand side. I can't think of like a way to memorize that, but
I think that's a great way to memorize it. I feel like I'm watching a doubles match, and that was an amazing save coming in from Chase, showing that blue is here to stay, but so far presents very even about it. I feel like the advantage in terms of neutral is quite much in the favor of 6 because of that like he already had that warm-up of the set, so he's already pretty warm, where now Chase has to really adapt to the play of Ice Climbers.
It's really weird doing that Ice Climbers ditto because when you're playing doubles all of a sudden, we all love brawl doubles. This isn't the doubles we expected though, but the chain grabbers are off the table because your Nana can save the popo or vice versa. But as soon as one climber is down, like not only are you disadvantaged by losing your secondary climber, then the chain grabbers are back on the table, and 6 was able to clean up that stuff pretty easily.
That's it. Yep. You got it, and I completely agree with you. It's so weird the way that you need to think, because not only are you focusing on the main climber, but you have to think of the input that can come out from that second climber. You're able to control it in this game. So you gotta really have your head wrapped around not only your climber, but their climber as well. And now I just feel like I'm back in algebra class.
Here we go, as we just saw in the previous stock.
And we got both climbers back, doubles is back on. Congratulations.
And this game so far has been infinitely closer than the first 2 games. Lux going his main. He actually 3-0'd DeBuzz prior to this round. And DeBuzz was like, yeah, that's why I don't play this game that much anymore.
Like, anyway, so we're going back to this. Okay, we got a grab here. I love it though. Staying calm. Great mash. Gets right out of that. And continuing here, the 673-34. Not that bad, but I feel like Chase is being a little bit more aggressive.
Ice Climbers aerials are so good and strong, especially when you hit with both climbers. And Lux is trying to use a lot like those back airs, but every single time he's done it this game, 6 has been crouching under them, hitting with like the angled F tilt, the down tilt, spacing around his own character. Perfect.
The footstool. The footstool. He's back. I think this is the first time we've seen Chase in the lead as the Zerg. Did you? Oh my! Hey yo!
It doesn't spike though. Only Niners does. But there we go. Chain grab.
The reset. 1-1.
Stock.
You got that lucky number 7 though.
Right.
That percent. Let's see if it comes into play. If 6 is gonna make it a 3-0 with the help of a +1, going here to 25, and it's just racking up. Chase showing signs of life.
Off the table though, but if 6 is able to close out this one final stock, he will be moving on to losers quarters, but not if Lux has anything to say about that. There's D6, there's a Squall Hammer, there's the dash attack.
Oh my god. Both of them, Blizzard. Hey, I love that. The way that cancel into the fair to jump over that Blizzard. A fantastic knowledge and just control of this character. Look at that, protecting themselves with the wall, using the platform as a little ceiling. Looking like a Minecraft house there.
Whoa. We don't gotta do that for like another 2 games.
Hold up. Yeah, we don't talk about the wrong game. Whoa. It's been a while. Give me a minute.
All right, gets the DI, is recovering, so as both climbers. Interesting there with the Squall Hammer, but gets interrupted from the Blizzard, and 686M takes it to move on to losers quarters. But Lux placing in an incredible 7th place, which is exactly what his seed was.
Hey, look at that. Like feeling good about it. I saw the little head shake. You know, I feel like he felt that he was being too aggressive, that we spoke about, and making some commitments, and maybe even needing to start as Ice Climbers would have been the play.
It's really tough because it's like, when it's the Ice Climbers Ditto, you can't really mix up attacks versus grabs as much.